So hello everyone. Today I want to talk about restorative environments, but more specifically green space environments, which have been shown to reduce stress, improve mood, and restore attention, while urban environments have been shown to reduce the likelihood that we can find these kinds of restorative effects. So in one study, Zielinski and Nesbitt had Carleton University students walking either outdoors to classes or taking the Carleton University tunnels. What they found was that those students that actually walked outdoors had higher levels of happiness, vitality, and well-being, even into the fall semester. When we look at the medical studies in Japan that have looked at people bathing in the atmosphere of the forest, they find that there's huge reductions in stress levels. So I created two environments, one light forest environment and one pleasant urban environment, in order to pursue the question of how adding different amounts of green space into urban environments could have a restorative effect on stress and mood. So my pleasant urban environment was modeled after Uptown Waterloo, and my light forest environment is modeled after a southern Ontario forest with small trees spread throughout a large area, so that the participants were familiar with the environment. When I looked at my results, I actually had no significant differences between my environments. So I went back to the literature, and what I found was that the green spaces that are usually used in these studies are these lush, heavily vegetated environments, while the urban environments that are used are really poor examples of urban design, such as parking lots or narrow streetscapes. When we look at the study by Zielinski and Nesbitt, their control environment that was non-natural was a concrete tunnel compared to being outdoors. So to me, it seems like we're actually looking at the difference. We're actually measuring not the restorative effect of green spaces, but the detrimental effect of horrible urban environments. So I created two new environments, a dense forest environment with large, mature trees, heavily vegetated, and I created an oppressive urban environment with really tall buildings. It lacked color, character, and the tall buildings helped to create that kind of narrow street feel. In this study, I found the significant difference that we're all looking for, but more specifically, I found that the oppressive urban environment actually induced the significant difference that I found. Because basically it had a significantly more negative impact on my stress and mood measures than my other three environments, including the one urban environment. I then replicated this in the real world, and again, I had one urban environment that was inducing that kind of significantly more negative impact on stress and mood measures. And this urban environment was Westmount Plaza, that's kind of shopping area and parking lot. So this has led me into my new thesis direction, where I'm trying to see whether we can measure the restorative effects of diverse urban and green space environments to pursue the question of whether all green space is good and all urban is bad, or to see whether the restorative effects of green spaces have been predominantly found because we're comparing green spaces to horrible urban environments. Thank you.